Good Friday evening, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, because meteorology rocks. Superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region and the nation as well. This is the evening edition of our weekend edition here on this Friday night, the 16th already of July 2021. I'm meteorologist Robert Smith. Okay, we're going to start off with a couple things. It's a very busy map here. You see different colors of green here. Well, the lighter green and all the colors of the greens in here either have flood watches or heat advisories in effect. These areas here, which are in the army green colors here, there's flash flood watch, heat advisory, air quality alert. Oh, my own, right? It's like crazy. Want to focus in here on the heat advisories. Again, this is going to be in effect until tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock. We already know that. Most important thing going forward here is their flash flood watch for portions of northern Delaware, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, northern Delaware, in New Jersey, Camden, coastal Atlantic, coastal ocean, Monmouth, Gloucester. You get the picture. Sussex, Warren. For late Saturday afternoon through Saturday night, thunderstorms locally bringing heavy rain expected into the area. Average rainfall totals of 1 to 2 inches, but there could be 3 to 5 inches amounts in any of these heavier thunderstorms, so that could lead to some flash flooding, and we're going to have to monitor that. And of course, the heat advisory again will remain in effect for high temperature tomorrow, with the heat index again 100 to 102 as it was today. New Jersey urban corridor and nearby counties again until 8 o'clock, and we know what to do about that. Same kind of thing down here. Heat advisories and flash flood watches until 8 o'clock tomorrow. Now the oranges here, that is probably going to be for a heat advisory, again, until 8 o'clock this evening. So we're expecting this to wax and wane a little bit and back down here through tomorrow, tonight. And of course, we're going to have fog overnight too, areas as well. A few minutes before 7 o'clock tonight, temperatures are in the upper 70s here in northwestern New Jersey, basically the upper 80s and lower 90s, just about everywhere else you go. Negative 41 here, that is a mistake. That is the air temperature. The heat index this hour is already still in the 90s to 100 degrees in spots today. Right now at 6:55, 7 p.m. Max temperatures for today. Let's do that right now. Now, this is the ambient air temperatures. They were all in the 80s and 90s, but I don't see any records here for today. But the real field temperatures were definitely over 100 to 102 degrees. Let's make sure we refresh this now. And we'll start off again from the Rutgers University Weather Network here in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Temperature again, 90 degrees this hour. And the winds are out of the southwest at 3 to about 6 miles an hour. It's currently 92 in East Brunswick, 91 at Jersey City and Hopewell and Sewell. Oswego Lake at 90. Walpack 72, also Vernon Township, high point 76, 77 at Wantage, and high point at 78. Bring this up here. Let's see if we can do max 2 points today. Nope, they've changed the mapping here. We've already showed you all of that. Now we're going to show you the satellite. Yeah, let's go into here for a second. Start off with the visible spectrum here. Let me get this to work. Hold on. All right, let's dial this back here. Starting off this morning, just a few cumulus clouds, and then the cumulus built in across the entire area. And look at this billowing up here in Pennsylvania and New York State. These are thunderstorms here. And that's the billowing up of the cumulus clouds this afternoon. Some of these were very heavy thunderstorms too. If we take a look at composite radar for the same time, let's see if we can bring this back. Stop this and bring this back here. Here we go. Here comes the pop-up thunderstorms across the area, eastern Pennsylvania, right along the and ahead of the cold front, and also the prefrontal trough in place. This is going to change tomorrow as shower and thunderstorm activity back further west here, and disturbances in the flow are going to get in here tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night, so there is a flash flood watch in effect. Storm Prediction Center's mesoscale analysis here from the RAP model. Here's our thermal trough in place over the east coast, the northern mid-Atlantic as well. Winds on the east side out of the south, and winds just to the west of the trough here out of the west. So this is differential heating, and it's producing some showers and thunderstorms across the area. These should begin to wane as we head into the evening hours, but back here tomorrow, here's our low pressure center, high off the coast, and here comes the cold front. The winds are parallel to the flow, so everything is moving slowly, and we'll have some very heavy downpours under this domain. Again, the atmosphere is just roiled with moisture here. This is water vapor, and it's crazy, right? So anything over an inch, inch and a half, 1.6 inches of mass here in the lowest 400 millibars of the atmosphere. That means any shower or thunderstorm with any kind of mechanism to be lifted will be lifted. Wanted to go back here for a minute, get into dual pole radar. Let's see if we can change this section here. And we can. It's coming. So where do we go here? Let's see. Want to see any kind of sea breeze front. Let's see if we had any. Hold on one second. Let's adjust this screen just a little bit. Get it down here. See if we can pull this in. Okay, let's go back here. Again, there's a faint sea breeze front, very faint, showing up on Doppler this afternoon. And of course, those showers and thunderstorms over the Poconos, northwestern New Jersey, and into the Hudson River Valley area. And some of these thunderstorms that pass through Pennsylvania into northwestern New Jersey and into portions of southeastern New York, the lower Hudson River Valley area, some of them produce some copious amounts of rainfall that we're training, and that's why in this area here there's a flash flood warning in effect because of the amount of rain that has fallen in just the last 6 hours. In fact, if we dial this back, we can go back to the last 3 hours, and it's going to show these high amounts here. So it's still raining, and over the last 6 hours, you know, that rain is producing flash flooding, like 1.56 inches near Wallkill River. Yeah. And of course, Sussex Airport, almost 3/4 of an inch, better than 3/4 of an inch here in Branchville too. So you get the idea. Next thing I want to look at is the HRR version 4 simulated infrared satellite in Celsius here. Basically, as we're looking at the cooler colors here, the grays and the whites here, basically that's cool cloud tops. Actually warm cloud tops. So, but as we get into tomorrow afternoon, we've got lots of convection building here with the warmer cloud tops here, the colder cloud tops here, -50, -60, and that's just going to spread into the area until the cold front moves through. There's going to be lots of shower and thunderstorm activity tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening under this domain. And then it looks like it wants to clear out just a little bit on Sunday, maybe not so much here in the Delmarva area, but the main threat for severe weather should be ending Sunday morning. But before that, not so much. And if you're looking for a cloud-free weekend, that's really today. That was today for most of New Jersey, excepting northwestern New Jersey and the Poconos. But, you know, that's going to end it because with all this rainfall, all this water vapor in the air, lots of clouds at all layers of the atmosphere, and actually as we get all the way into Sunday morning and even Sunday afternoon, there'll be breaks in the clouds from time to time across the coastlines here and into portions of Delaware, but over interior sections may not be so much, and there'll be a variable mixture of cloud cover here at all levels. Finally, drier air begins to work into its west, but it's holding back, and it may not get in here either on Monday. Nope. Again, when I look at the water vapor channel, there is so much energy in the atmosphere and in the water column to produce any kind of training cells, heavy downpours, lightning, flash flooding. This is going to really be a problem by tomorrow night and Sunday morning. with precipitable water values better than 2.15 inches as it works its way through. And even behind this, even on Sunday morning, not much of a change. Lots of water vapor to be tapped into. And as that waxes and wanes, if you think that this drier air here in the blues is going to make an inroad towards the mid-Atlantic coast states, well, perhaps not. Next thing I want to look at is the helicity values at 2 to 5 kilometer updraft helicity, the spin in the atmosphere. It's going to wax and wane a little bit tonight, but tomorrow that's going to change. And it's going to be quite a lot of spin in the atmosphere aloft from 2 to 5 kilometers with updraft that's going to support the formation of numerous showers and thunderstorms, especially tomorrow evening. And across northwestern New Jersey, the Poconos, New Jersey, it's just going to spread east now and into Delmarva as well. Not everyone is going to see them, but I'm telling you, where they do fall, they're going to be copious. There's going to be a lot of lightning in them, downdraft wind gust. And of course, with that comes the heavy rainfall and flooding that waxes and wanes a little bit as we head into Sunday morning. Switch gears here for just a moment and get back into New Jersey. Wanted to do the lightning data off the HRR version 4 here. This is the entire column. And of course, you know, tonight there'll be some lightning around with some of these storms, but the biggest lightning density really starts to occur on Saturday afternoon across southeastern Pennsylvania, and then it spreads all the way into New Jersey. These are, you know, like major lightning strikes here in the showers and thunderstorms with very heavy downpours here. This is no joke from tomorrow night through Sunday morning after midnight. I mean, it's going to be a lightning show here over the Hudson River Valley, northern New Jersey, the coastline, southern New Jersey, the coastline, the ocean, the Delmarva area. There's nothing to mess around with it. So if you're out tomorrow morning and you're playing golf or whatever, you might be okay, but by the afternoon, watch out. This does mean business. Indeed. Good idea to switch gears now and go into the overall radar reflectivity here off the HRR here for New Jersey. And again, showers and thunderstorms will start out again tomorrow morning over Williamsport, Mount Pocono, northwestern New Jersey, the Hudson River Valley area. Watch out into Connecticut as well. Then that heat builds in with that heat advisory. Temperatures going up into the 90s again tomorrow. And then here comes these pulse storms, and then they're just going to, you know, migrate into clusters by the afternoon hours and the evening hours. And they're going to get into northwestern New Jersey late tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. And they're going to be rolling through here. I mean, if this is true here, this is a bow echoing line with clusters of showers and thunderstorms along it on late Saturday night, and that could, you know, race its way all the way across New Jersey, the Delmarva and the Virginias, and there could be some heavy downpours, lightning strikes, power outages, flash flooding. That's why there's a flood watch in effect. And don't think that this will calm down just a little bit on Sunday morning. There'll be some instability around in the afternoon as well. And then again, Sunday afternoon, again, a little bit more discreet, but still, we've got problems ahead. I'm buying more into this, which is the Weather Prediction Center's 72-hour precipitation ending at 8 p.m. on Monday. And I do believe that this is probably closer than what even the HRR and the NAM model guidance is doing with the precipitation totals because of the CAVE values that I showed you. Also the lightning strikes, and the water vapor channel, too, which I showed you off of both model guidance, actually the HRR model guidance. So this makes more sense. Their output on the model guidance doesn't make sense to me. It's going to be closer to this and possibly even worse. So tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night into early Sunday morning is when we're expecting the worst of the weather here, but that doesn't clear us out of this situation. I want to pause this for a second. I'm going to switch back to the European model guidance 850 millibar temperatures here in the Northeast over the next 10 days. And this is something at 850 millibars that I'd like to look at. It indicates to me whether it's going to be, behind this cold front, any cold push of air. No, I'm really not seeing it. I am seeing a cold push behind the showers and thunderstorms on Sunday, Saturday night, and Sunday, and a little bit here. But then I don't see anything here until you get into Thursday and Friday of next week. And even that has been pulled back now into southern New England. Not seeing anything significant here. Maybe next Saturday, back to a cold front. That's not going to last either. No, that's not going to last either. And here comes the heat back at the 850 millibar temperatures again by next weekend's end. So if you're looking for a relief from this, I'm not really seeing it, and I'm not thinking that the model guidance is seeing that either. 2-meter temperature anomalies. This is something I want to look at. Again, well above normal, near normal, slightly near to below normal on Monday. Normal. Don't see anything here that would support cooler air working into the area until you get into next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And even, again, that begins to wax and wane by a degree or two next weekend on the 24th. But, it's not by much. It's like by 1-2 degrees here for the 2-meter, 6-foot temperatures where you live. Nah, that's not going to last too long either. Nope. So on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, we will be covering all of the thunderstorm activity and everything that's going on in real time as we normally do. So do pay attention. For GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, I'm meteorologist Robert Smith. Have a pleasant weekend. And let me tell you, you're going to rock and roll. Oh, sure.